I don't know where that... What?
What? Oh, y'all are talking about another.
Those are your cups. I don't know what's going on.
No.
So these are all Sierra Nevada IPAs. And we're going to try it out. Happy hour at the Banter Bar. Let us get into it.
Get right into it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
All righty, here. We're going to start now down here with this Ruthless Rye IPA at 6.6% ABV.
God almighty damn, boy. Get that shit poured. Let's get it on. I'm here to tell you now. I want some of it.
I'll do the reading for you, Rayburn, tonight. The question is, what's your favorite convenience store? Going once, going twice, going three times, because there's three of us. What's your favorite convenience store?
Can I have a little time to think about it?
It's a green flag racing. I think you are going to use more of our time than anybody.
I like that fast-paced burn.
Almighty.
You just go, ooh, ow.
It's going to have a punch.
That came out quick.
I can feel it right now. I can smell it. I can smell the punch.
This one says, rye been a stable grain for millennia.
You guys.
Sought after for its stubborn resilience in the field and revered for its unique flavor. Ruthless Rye IPA combines the peppery spice of rye and bright citrusy hops for complex flavors at once rustic and refined.
That was really good.
Yes, sir.
Try real hard.
Yes, sir. This is definitely IPA.
It smells like IPA. It looks like it's going to be slightly caramelly, so you get heaviest body.
Rye IPA.
Sorry.
What was that
Celery
ABV?
again.
Did you say that?
They did say peppery.
6.6.
I don't know why.
That's it.
I think it's celery and pepper.
Celery peppery?
I don't know. Ants on a log, Rayburn. Leave me alone.
Drink.
Those
drink,
are
drink,
raisins,
drink,
Shane.
I know.
drink.
What, you think I was putting fucking peppercorns on the celery
We were
and peanut
so
butter?
broke, we couldn't afford raisins. We had to use little grains of pepper.
All we had was peppercorn. I couldn't even toast it on the stove before I put it on there. Them ants was hard as fuck.
And hot dogs with a slice of cheese on it in a microwave.
You know what I was talking about with the bread earlier, with rye bread being kind of harsh? This is kind of harsh.
This is definitely harsh. This is a prime example of why I'm just not an IPA person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there it is. But I mean, I've drank much worse. So this is not bad. It's an IPA.
I like the weight, I think solidly medium, almost amber.
Yeah, I think the rye saves it somewhat. You know.
And where does that fall at the beginning or the end of the drink experience, sirs?
Probably the end to me.
That's the
IPAs.
rye? The celery taste is the rye?
No, not at all.
It tastes like celery to me.
Well, to you, okay.
I know, I'm just saying. It tastes
You
like
eat a lot of
celery.
celery. You grab it over there.
No, I'm asking for validation in what I am assuming. The conclusion that I'm coming to. I'm looking for validation. Obviously, y'all aren't going to get.
I don't taste celery. I taste just
no celery.
Is it hoppy? What is it that makes the IPA?
It's a lot of hop
Or
oil,
the
but I think
oil.
it's also like a rough grain. You know what I mean?
Because it is.
It's got some sharp lines in it. It's not rounded.
Definitely so.
But
it's also, it's only 6%.
It doesn't smell like anything great. I think the taste is pretty memorable, even if it's not fantastic. I like the weight a lot, but I'm still going to go 5 on that.
I'm going to go 5 as well.
I think an IPA person would enjoy this.
I don't
I
mind
am
it.
not.
Agreed.
So I'm just going to go. I'm going to be nice with a 5. Yes.
I don't mind it because it kind of tastes like celery to me. And I really like celery, like you already said. My boyfriend won't kiss me when I eat celery.
You want another glass?
No,
Yeah,
I'm trying to be smart.
My favorite convenience store is one that I have never actually been inside of because I'm terrified of how much money I might spend just going in there. It's Buc-ee's. Everybody shows up with snacks and stuff from Buc-ee's, and
Speaking of, one opens in March down the road from me.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 miles.
I guess I'll get a bunch more snacks then.
You get you some beaver nuggets.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I've heard that their sandwiches, their brisket, and all that shit.
Blue says they're awesome.
Tried their
never been in there.
What is it, beef jerky recently? Oh my fucking god!
What's your favorite?
They have an entire wall
store?
of beef jerky. All the pork and beef sandwiches are fresh.
Convenience store? I don't. Man, I don't frequent convenience stores. I get my kicks off Walmart, folks. I'm sorry.
It's quite convenient. I'll go with it.
There's lots of weird shit in Walmart. So,
the Wally World. And
you can see all kinds of stuff.
The store that I go to the most is the dollar store.
Computerland.
Well, there it is. I actually go to the dollar store during Christmas to get like
Dollar General is where I go.
Yeah, that's where I go to get like stocking stuffers, candies, easy stuff. Next up is the Tropical Little Thing IPA, Hazy IPA. They have a different one. I think it's just Hazy Little Thing. This is Tropical Little Thing IPA. It is
a tropical IPA.
These are all
this one's
the Sierra Nevadas.
Yep, this one's 7%.
All right, so we got another brand.
Question is, how long does it take you to tire of rainy weather? Andy, coming on down to you, Reverend. There you go.
No.
Hang on, fill your cup up. We're going to get it on now. We're going to get it on good now.
Down at a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5.
Rub one out right here in front of everybody. I don't give a damn.
Take an old fiver. Take an old fiver down to Rayburn and get it poured.
Well, there's that smell again.
No. I mean, yeah, it smells like an IPA. I am actually picking pineapple up on this.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's a little fruity. I can smell it. I can smell
even
the
some
IPA,
mango. I smell mango too.
Yeah, I could see some people saying apple, but that's pineapple to me.
I think a booger just fell off in there.
Hashtag a booger.
This one's light, but it's got a malty quality that makes it feel heavier.
Yep.
It also smooths it out. Makes it really pleasant. Holy shit. Okay. So I thought I was settled, and
I don't think it's as harsh as that first one.
Nowhere near. Yeah.
It's a lot smoother. Smells decent.
I'm really torn because the tropical aspect of it almost seems gimmicky. But 8, that's pretty damn exquisite on the whole. On the whole. Specifically on the whole.
Okay, well I'm not gonna I don't have half the boner you do, so I'm gonna go with 6. I mean, it's good.
Nothing wrong with that.
And that's saying something for me.
Yeah.
So
7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Erection.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Erection. Well, I don't have one right now.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Make your life easier since I'm in the middle. I'll use one cup and then the other, and then I'll just rinse them both.
Ask me for water. Sorry.
You really are a sensitive one, huh?
No, I'm just saying.
Yes.
And now you're taking it back.
Yes, she is.
That was not underhanded. That was actually me saying, like, I'm trying to think of how I can make this better and not bug you so much for water.
It does, and I'm trying to tell you that it doesn't bug me. Just ask.
I suspect it would probably take me a solid month of rainy weather for me to tire of it. I love, love, love the rain. I also get how it depresses people in the long term. Some people even in the short term.
About 2 to 3 days for me.
You need sunshine.
And yes, and that's only because it affects my job. A lot of our work is done off the road, and when it rains, and it rains like it's been doing here lately, got to keep them on the road and keep them rolling, and it's hard to do. It just it affects my job. Other than that, I love the rain. I love sitting in the hot tub when it's raining out there. Good sleep weather, it's
Cozy.
Rain is cleansing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
I had it out with my son the other day, by the way, because he He kept telling me that I needed to hold his stuff while he ran to the house because he didn't want the rain to touch him. Like it was sprinkling. I was like, take that fucking hood off your head. Just get rained on. Just stand in it for a minute. It's not going to hurt you.
Right.
I don't want my hair to get... It'll dry off in 5 seconds, my guy. Enjoy it. Don't rush yourself through the rain. Just enjoy all the weather.
Yep.
Did he stand out in the rain?
He did.
Good.
He went and checked the mail, and he may have overdone it and got a little wetter than I hoped, you know.
Can't be picky. You got him out in the rain. That's all that matters.
Your turn. How long does it take you to tire of rainy weather?
2 weeks.
All right.
2 weeks. I'm in the middle.
Easy enough.
I like rainy weather, but...
Well, I love a rainy night.
Makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night. It's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face. There's the rain on my lips.
If I have too much
Eddie
of
Rabbit.
it, I start to feel pent up.
Right.
And
You can do that. Fucking Flipside.
and your shoes will get wet.
That scares me.
I love a rainy night. That's just going to be
I
stuck in my head.
I love their whoever does their
Design.
art.
Yeah. This
I
one
love that
specifically is gorgeous.
Red IPA.
I have a feeling this bottle is just real dark and the drink won't be as dark. It's 6.2%.
You don't think so?
It's the Flipside Red IPA.
I have a feeling it will.
Oh, it's partially there. It's caramel to red. Oh, man. You know, what's funny is there's a beer style. I think they call it strong ale, which is essentially a red.
Is this unfiltered?
It damn sure looks that way.
Yeah, look in your glass.
I think y'all got more of it than I did, which pisses me off.
Well, you can add to it.
Try to give it the swirl.
I just wondered if I think it's unfiltered.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
All right. Now, you don't tell them what you're drinking, Ray. You didn't get shit.
Y'all told me to take it easy.
Okay, all right.
Flipside is a bold yet balanced red IPA with enough malt depth to support huge citrusy and tropical flavors from Simcoe, Citra, and Centennial
Oh,
hops.
damn, all that on that
You're
little old
turning
card?
into Tommy Lee Jones now.
Have you ridden in a limousine is the question. I feel like I got 2 different beers here. What I was trying to say about the red IPAs is they always remind me in smell of the strong ales. Strong ale, it really does come across like a red or a brown or an amber that has a lot of hop oil.
Wow. Wow.
That's smoother.
It damn sure is a lot.
Yeah, take an arrogant bastard ale and then just take all the fucking edge off of it. Just leave the hop oil.
It's a whole lot smoother.
Not saying you're going to love it, but smoother than most of the strong ales.
I was going to give it I was torn between 2 numbers.
I
Because I slightly...
was going to say 2. God dang it.
No.
Sound like you hate it.
No. I want to above the first one that we had. So I'd probably do a 6 with that one. I do think it's smoother.
It is really
And
different,
that
by the way.
makes
If you
it
get the
easy.
top, it's super smooth by way of
Yeah.
comparison to when you get all those floaters.
Mm-hmm.
Because these are definitely sippers, and I think if you were to sip it, it wouldn't be.
As I said here, down in 2 glasses.
It would if you use it how it's intended to be used. It's a very pleasant experience. I think if you were to just like try to chug it,
I agree with
you'd
this.
completely miss
See,
the
and
point of the
I
beer.
think that most, and this is just me because I'm not an IPA guy. However, if I had some food laid out on this table, I could hammer down on some IPAs with some food.
Yeah.
This is a
It's a pairing
smooth
beer.
IPA. This is very smooth. I'd go with a 6 easily on this. This is not bad at all.
And I will say that I think most beer is meant to be savored. And folks that complain about how you can't drink it fast, like I'm missing the point. I like sometimes a light beer that's flavorful, you know, and you can drink a bunch of it. Because usually those are lower in alcohol content. But if they're higher in alcohol content, you get to this massive flavor punch anyway. Just slow it down. It's just a matter of could you drink a bunch of it? Or would you want to drink a bunch of it?
Yeah.
This one, I'm somewhere in the middle. It's pretty decent, though. I will say that I like it. It's smoother than most strong ales. I'm going to give it a 6.
You want to know what I want to eat with it? A pistachio muffin.
I don't think I've ever in my life had a pistachio muffin.
Oh,
You know,
so
I was thinking fucking pizza.
They're so
That's what
good.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, I think
Something-
the nuttiness from the pistachio would contribute well with the beer.
Now,
Like a
And
Do you
something
know-
give me
bready.
like a pineapple Canadian bacon pizza and like a really good IPA. Like, oh my god!
I've had that conversation too about types of drinking, you know, styles of drinking. You know, craft beers are meant to be enjoyed. They're not, you know,
Yeah.
you don't drink them to get drunk. You drink them to enjoy them.
I don't like to drink the heavy ones in the heat. I don't enjoy that. And you
It's
don't
not-
seem to mind it.
It's not as bad if they're ice cold, and I don't drink a lot of them.
And you just take
I just
sips.
drink to a certain point, and when I'm there, you know, then I'm there. And it doesn't take much with the heavy ones.
I don't know how to
12,
sometimes.
15%, 17%.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a Dogfish Utopia.
I've had a Dogfish Head beer. I drank them
Have
with
you
Shane.
had the right one?
Yes.
I think she has.
I
Yes,
have.
Actually,
probably.
yeah,
I had
we've
them
had a
with- I
bunch
had them
of
with
them.
Shane.
Yeah, I know Frog stole
You
one
and I
from
both.
you.
Yeah.
She told me about that the next day. By
She
the
was
way.
so upset with herself.
Daddy, I can't believe it. You drink that? Yep, but I drink a different way.
We tried how
She
many
finished
beers
it,
in
too.
a row?
Yeah.
When?
The last
Oh yeah, that's right. We had a Christmas party that most people were not present for. Right, real low turnout to this
I
Christmas
told you
thing.
about it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, I had a game that we had not done. One of the other years, we did this sort of thing. It was questions and 6-packs and a big
Right.
round table. This one, I had a cooler with a case in it. And the goal was to like figure out what you were drinking. You had a big list
Oh,
that told you
yeah.
the names of the beers. And so you try to guess
That
like,
would be interesting.
this was number 1. We went through all 24 of them.
Really?
Just she and I. And she did pretty good.
On the couch while
I was going to say.
Blue and Megan sat there.
Yeah. This was or I'm going to move on to the question. I've not ridden in a limousine. It is on my life list though. I don't know why, but I want that experience.
I've never ridden in one.
I have not either. And
Oh, that upsets you.
We're
sad,
just a
dude.
bunch
no,
of
no.
poor redneck ass.
no,
you know,
it doesn't.
just-
It doesn't upset me. Although Blue told me one year his uncle, his mom, his sister, and him. His uncle rented a limousine, and they all went to go look at Christmas lights and drink hot cocoa.
Okay, so that would be
And
a
I
good
was
reason.
like, I would love.
I don't think
to
I'd
do
be
that.
drinking hot cocoa in the limousine if I was riding
They're
around in a
kids,
limousine.
though. They were kids.
I drink hot chocolate. It's actually my preferred drink when you go on train rides up
Yeah.
in the mountains.
Yeah.
Polar Express.
Yeah, like those
That's
open
another
air
thing I've
type
never
mountains. Yeah.
never enjoyed doing is taking that trip, that train ride up the mountain.
For real?
Yeah, I've never done it. See,
Oh,
I've
I thought you
never
meant you
been there.
never enjoyed it.
No, I've never been
Now-
there.
I've
To
always
be-
wanted to travel by train.
To be fair to our crowd, we do plenty of stuff that costs money and a decent chunk of money.
Oh yeah,
It's just
yeah.
as far as limousine rides go,
Yeah,
there's a reason why you think about it for like
It's lower on the
a
priority
dance.
list.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
you to a place normally,
right.
right? Like we've all got cars. What, like
Did you
For-
fart?
it's a chair, or a table, or something.
Okay, because I'm gonna call your ass out if you do. Yes.
So
Anyway,
I think
that's true.
I think that they make a normal, just Torpedo extra IPA. I think is what it's called. This is Atomic Torpedo Imperial IPA.
Quit that.
It's 9.2%.
The can looks scary.
Someone calling me from Oklahoma City. I don't know you tonight.
Get a roll.
This can doesn't really tell me anything about the beer.
9.2. I got.
It might say something at the bottom, but I didn't. No, just Sierra Nevada.
Yeah. That's nice and chilled.
And actually, part of the reason why I was okay with picking up 6 different Sierra Nevada IPAs is because I really like, as just a basic IPA choice, their Torpedo Extra. It's not the best, but it's up there. Question is, what sort of toppings would you gladly put on vanilla ice cream?
Easy.
Damn it, man.
It smells basic. I wonder how they just made it boozier.
It does smell basic. The way they brewed it, maybe.
Oh, Imperial. I bet there's Imperial hop. Yeah, you can taste it. It's maltier, a little heavier, like creaminess. It's it's not that the body is heavier. Why are you looking at me like he said creaminess?
Just looking at you, man.
I said a word and your head turned like this.
No, because I didn't want footage of me going like this.
See, and that, you know,
staring off into space.
You fuckers gonna have me turning for long. It's I don't know what it is about IPAs and pizza, man. It's just
slaughtered
it's
the
slick.
horse last Tuesday.
I'm agreeing.
You better get it now. I'm afraid she's gonna turn for too long. But yeah, it's this is not bad. I mean, it's heavy, like you said, creamy is a good word for it.
Yeah, and that's not what the normal Torpedo is. The normal Torpedo has this flavor, but it's more like just a basic bitch IPA. I don't typically like Imperial much, but this works. This really does work. It's super boozy too, 9.2%. You could cruise through this. And not.
Yep. If I had a hub pizza in front of me, that thing would be gone.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I'm agreeing.
And I would probably be there by the time my belly filled up too. I like it.
I don't like it as much as I liked the tropical little thing, so I'm going to give it a 7 with the caveat that if you want something that's super boozy and smooth, kind of creamy in an IPA, that is fucking solid.
6. I'm not minding these.
I'm going to go with 6. Yeah. I'll stay with 6. It's good. It's good, all right.
I still like that the best, though. I agree.
Sometimes I like to pretend that this sounds real stupid, and I don't actually pretend this. I'm just thinking about it right now. If let's say your dad and I are out on a trip somewhere, and someone just crashes into us and we die instantly. Okay, that's not a fun thought for you. No. But here's why I'm saying it. Okay, let's pretend this.
He's dead.
Eric and I hit the lottery, and we decide, fuck all y'all, and we go live our best lives somewhere, right? Because that would happen.
Yeah.
We leave all of you behind. I would be curious to see, does Raven start drinking beer in places here and there just because, or does she still just pick up her Cayman Jacks and her ciders and her ranch waters?
You're saying that y'all are the reason why I'm drinking this shit?
I'm saying this horse is starting to turn.
I'd stay in my comfort zone as far as drinking, but that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy the fact that we get together and it lets me try new things and expand on my palate. Do I take comfort in the things that I know and are easy? Yes.
It's really wild because when Toby first started hitting me to just trying different beers, that was his thing. And I'm with this guy right here. Like, the moment we started trying it, I was like, well, okay. I'm into this.
Yeah.
This is a hobby worth having. What sorts of toppings would you gladly put on vanilla ice cream? Did everybody rate?
Yes. Yep.
Banana.
Banana.
Caramel.
Chocolate caramel. Maybe some walnuts. I like cherry. I like a pop cherry. I mean, eat a cherry. I mean, it's... But I don't eat that much ice cream either. You know, so... Chocolate, caramel.
I'd go so far as to say that you never have it.
You know what? You're probably right.
You never have ice cream.
Damn.
You never get your Papa Cherry that you always so desperately want.
Oh. We're not talking about ice cream, you guys.
Oh, man, it's been a long time coming.
Anyway, I like banana.
Been a long time coming on. Been
Caramel.
a long time gone.
Some kind of nuts. Walnuts, pecans, peanuts, even.
I've been a fool.
And then maraschino cherries. I don't like fudge. But magic shell, I will take magic shell.
I bet you don't
But
like
not
fudge.
And
Fudge.
sometimes even a little bit of sprinkle of salt on top.
Fudge packers. Huh?
Sometimes a little bit of sprinkle of salt on top.
Now, what
for
the
the
hell
caramel.
you want to put salt on?
Salted caramel.
No, just stick with
I love
caramel.
salted caramel. And Shane agrees with me.
Well, I mean, homemade ice cream is made with rock salt.
I know, but I won't.
I mean,
That's
it's
true.
kind of a must.
That's true. But
It's
isn't
all.
it on the outside?
Yeah, I mean, it does transfer some, but I don't know.
They're coming.
Like, I wouldn't put.
I gotta go, guys.
They're coming for us.
Let them come. Fuck them.
Fucking knew I was coming.
I wouldn't put pepper on anything, you know. I mean, people say salt is like it's a flavor enhancer. All you need is salt and pepper. I wouldn't put pepper on.
Hey, your vanilla
put
ice
pepper
cream
on
is
it.
dirty. No, that's pepper.
I wouldn't put pepper on my ice cream.
I would put fucking Cholula. Yeah.
So what did you say you picked?
What?
I mean, this is gonna sound really basic, but just M&Ms.
Okay.
So hard though.
I know.
It's so cold and so hard.
Yeah, but there's
Your
something.
fucking son is you.
The hard shell. No, I mean he likes. He doesn't mind M&Ms, but he's a Reese's chocolate
Oh, and peanut
person all the way. Yeah.
Huh.
It's Jenny. It's
Thought
my
he-
daughter.
Huh?
Who will eat the M&Ms ice cream with me.
butter? I thought Taylor was really nice.
But like, I would have to church vanilla up so much with. I mean, you can put like Oreos, any kind of cookie mixed up in that. You could even break like a Pop-Tart up in that bitch. It's real good. Brownies,
Hell yeah.
Brownies, yes.
hot fudge.
Absolutely.
But at that point, you've churched the ice cream up so much that it's something else entirely.
I agree.
Like if it's just a topping for vanilla ice cream, just give me the fucking M&Ms.
Right.
Maybe some accidental Heath bar thrown in there or
Yeah.
something, and I'm good.
You also really like chocolate ice cream. Like, do you like chocolate over vanilla?
Man,
Yeah.
Okay.
we don't eat a lot of ice. I don't eat a lot of ice cream.
I mean, there's a reason
I
why
love
when
ice
cancer
cream.
hit my household, I put like 40, 50 pounds on. It's because we were coping with Ben and Jerry's
Yeah.
pints, and
Yeah.
oh my god,
Well, see, that's what happened to me with the dental stuff.
Yeah.
You know, fuck, Bluebell.
That has like the most sugar in it too.
Yeah,
You should
Bluebell
have
ice
switched
cream.
to either a natural
Bluebell and
or
chicken noodle
sugar-free
soup.
one.
vanilla Bluebell actually tastes closest to homemade vanilla
Yes.
ice cream than anything I've had.
They have
Have we answered this question in its entirety?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Finish your
They-
thought. I'm sorry.
They have a natural like vanilla as opposed to the homemade vanilla. There's
Yeah.
two versions.
Yeah.
I think the natural vanilla tastes the most like homemade ice
Well.
cream, like that Mama used to make.
Why did
I wouldn't know
okay.
because I ain't
I
had
don't know.
one. I
Yeah,
ain't had the
same.
natural.
I know I've had this one, and memory tells me the name Hop Hunter IPA is appropriate. This is brewed with distilled hop oil. It's 6.2%.
Distilled.
Distilled hop oil. So I'm thinking more like the bomb hot sauce versus the rest of the hot one sauces.
Oh, really?
It's going to be pungent, I have a feeling. I also remember liking it.
Yeah. Hop oil.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. What do you think, Ray?
I'm not as into it.
You're not? Are you getting drunk?
Well, I think we all are.
Well,
We're
Not
all,
me.
I think we all are. I think we're all in the process.
I'm
of it.
sober.
This one smells kind of like a double IPA.
Yep.
Sierra Nevada Torpedo Double IPA. That's what I'm picking up. Did we ask the question? Mm-mm. You can only smell 1 scent for the rest of your life. What's it gonna be?
Ooh. Damn, that's a hard question. Yeah, that's a hard question because I got a few vulgar.
I feel like I can. Enthusiasm.
Yo, mama's draws.
No, it wouldn't be my mama's. But I like to smell.
He's talking about me.
But I like to smell some draws.
My mama. You said yo mama's draws.
I was talking to the camera, not to either one of y'all. Oh. You made it weird. Like, no, I'm not trying to smell Kissy's panties or my grandmother's panties. No. Like, that's my aunt and my grandmother. Can we not do this?
No, I thought you were pretending to be my dad when you looked in the camera and you said, yo mama's draws. Because that would be my mother.
Okay. Look, I'll just settle with draws, period. That's one of the smells, yeah.
Oh, not all draws smell alike, my friend.
It's in the running.
Look, I don't give a damn. Hell, I had to fucking walk through the house the other day and somebody was eating sardines at the dead kitchen table. I was like, oh my God.
Good morning, ladies.
Boing! Swing!
Oh, shit. This beer, if you super love hop oil,
that's exactly what it is.
That, I feel like most beers, you remember when you were young and in school and they would make like those 2-liter tornado twisters out of water and oil?
Yep.
And, it'd just be a little bit of oil on the top. Like, this is a little bit of oil on the top of a 2-liter. And IPAs are like this, right? Doubles are like this. This Joker is more like this. Like, it is hop oil.
Yep.
But it's good tasting hop oil. It's Sierra Nevada's basic. It's just too much for me. I'm going to say 5.
5 is where I was going to go.
3.
Yeah. I don't know how to pick 1 scent. Being perfectly honest over here, I am torn. Please don't judge me. I'm between you two. It's weird. I'm torn between feet and armpits.
Oddly enough, I am not the least bit surprised. Orange and lemon.
Orange and lemon.
I love a citrus. It makes me feel that everything is clean.
If you can do the wombo combo, feet and armpits.
Okay. And
why not?
And,
we're creating our own worlds here.
Since we're being honest, I'll have to be honest. The smell of marijuana and a good cooter. That's
a combination.
I'm not, it is what it is.
Yeah. Citrus and lemon, marijuana, and a good cooter.
I'm just saying.
Feet and armpits.
All right.
We are not the same.
This is wild, by the way. If you ever see this out, just give it a try.
Yeah.
Just so you know what you think.
Yep.
That's really weird. In a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Also kind of in a bad way, depending on who you are. Last up.
Feet and armpits.
Last up is here, Nevada's Powder Day IPA. This is a double dry hopped. It's 7.7% ABV.
We're about to wrap this up now. We're moving on down the line. We're about to run out of battery space here, and the Raven's about to fall asleep.
Did you know that Sierra Nevada is family owned, operated, and argued over? Imagine that. Yeah, I couldn't put that together. 7.2%.
Hey, I wonder where they're from.
Forward over here. That's a good question, though. Are they from?
Sierra Nevada.
They're from. No, dude. Chico, California.
Wow.
And Mills River, North Carolina.
That's fucking funny, you know
it? Yeah.
Hey, if I was Sierra Nevada, you might have a little something there. Oops.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
We should look at a map at some point because Chico, California, Mills River, North Carolina. That's apparently the wombo combo for this brewery.
Mills River, North Carolina. That's fucking 2 sides of the damn
I feel
country.
like this question has been asked as of late. Maybe we did this on the podcast or something. I totally talked about this. Cancer or heart disease is the question.
Do we get to pick the cancer?
Nope. Don't get to pick the heart disease either. Just out of all the potentials.
Now, see, this doesn't, right off the smell, right off the nose, it doesn't smell as strong as heavy.
It smells like a normal Torpedo for me. Now, the taste is something else entirely. You get that Ice House beer feel to this, but it's also the hop in this almost feels mango-ish. There's something not tropical, but like South American.
But there's it's something else covering up the hop oil, or there's not as much hop oil as it was the last one. It's smoother. It's not as heavy with hop oil as the last one was.
Powder Day. Why does it say 7.7 and then 7.2 on a different part? No, it's 7.7. There was just water on the can. I apologize. 7.7. Damn, that's boozy.
But like I say, man, I guess it's just, I'll just have to remember that. IPA, if we're ever out, you know.
Family owned, operated, and
Pizza and
argued
IPAs.
over.
Yeah, for sure.
Family owned, operated, and argued
And argued over, yeah.
I like it. I like passion with my can.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're arguing over that shit.
They're honest. Oh, it says it on most of them. I guess that's their tagline.
That's honest.
Just now realizing it, yeah. So, I like the maltiness. I like the Ice House feel to this beer. I like the booziness of the beer. I don't love the funk isn't for me. Something about it's the wrong kind of funk. Like
it's the wrong
funk.
kind of fuck?
Funk.
What is the wrong kind of funk?
Like
a dry fuck.
No, it's still.
So, you know those, what's the fruit that smells like dirty socks? Durian, yeah. It's not that. It's not anywhere near that bad, and it's not as bad as like rotten watermelon. But there's something like it's just too old. Say you got a box of fruit in your fridge, and you open it up, and like you can tell like some of it's grown some little mold hairs or whatever. Like you smell it. It's a little bit of that. It's supposed to taste, I feel, like mango and Ice House in a IPA, but it just goes a little too far for me. I'm gonna go with a 5.
See, you're trying to change my damn.
No, you do you, man. I know you like it.
I am. It's not bad. I was gonna go with 5. It's not bad at all.
Worth noting, if you do like Keystones, Bud Lights, Coors Lights, those are like Ice House beers. You're gonna notice like that it almost tastes like you've got ice in some water. You know, it's got this real cold, crisp thing going on. Like you get that here more than anywhere else.
What he said. Yeah.
I was actually gonna give it a 5 as well. It's not bad. I was teetering on unforgettable and decent, but I don't mind it, and I think, like Shane said, it's got some sort of
forgettable.
Huh?
She was teetering on. She changed her mind.
Teetering on
not,
unforgettable.
Not unforgettable. Forgettable.
I said forgettable.
No, you said unforgettable.
Anyway.
That's what you are.
Anyway.
We'll get you another glass.
I also could sense a little bit of like the mango.
You weren't talking to me, but I'm going to take that as a sign.
Yeah.
You needy?
I'm good, man.
I'm good for right now.
All right.
Guess you got a pizza around the corner.
And you rated, right?
I did.
Okay.
A 5.
Heart disease. Hard. Easy.
Yeah. If you've ever seen anybody die from cancer,
that's a big no.
Yeah. Heart disease a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot less painless.
Well,
everybody.
They also have more medications to.
Well, we're
like
talking about dying from.
We're not talking about dying. We're talking about having it.
Living through cancer, even when the outlook is good. Nope.
Like going through the everything that comes with cancer.
It
at its worst, and heart disease at like. I feel like heart disease is more manageable. Like there's more medications for it. Cancer's there's so many inconsistencies with it. You put your body through a bunch of shit and you don't know if it's gonna work.
Most books you read about cancer, like what's the one? Is it The Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah.
I felt really good about that. I felt like they did they did some of it justice, but for the most part, it's a Hollywood film type of, it's
romanticizing
it's romanticizing it. That's what heart disease is more like. Cancer. Cancer's an evil bitch. No matter
you put your
no matter
body
where
through
it is,
worse,
and
the worst stuff for cancer, just to try to beat it. You don't even know if it's going to be successful.
And if you actually watch somebody's demise with cancer, I have. It is evil. It is brutal, and there are things out there, and they're starting to open up and use more stuff, but they were kind of reluctant, years back about using things, but I don't wish cancer on anybody because there's too many people I know that have died. 30-year-old best buddy from high school, pancreatic cancer, took him within 4 weeks.
It's a bad cancer.
And that guy had the purest heart I've ever seen. He didn't have an enemy. But anyway, it'd be heart disease for me.
Yep.
Right off the bat. I wouldn't want cancer.
Are you agreeing, or do you want cancer instead?
No, I'd pick heart. If I could pick the cancer, I'd pick skin cancer.
Okay.
Well, right there, God dog. Too much laying
I wouldn't want any. I wouldn't want any other. I wouldn't want to have to deal with any other cancer.
But I can't show that one.
I feel like cancer is cancer. It's all terrible, but just a personal preference. I feel like skin cancer would be better than any other cancer. But ultimately, I pick heart disease because I feel like there's more management for it, and you could take medication and
that old cancer can hide in you for a long time.
It's just that what you have to put your body through. Yeah. I feel like cancer is way worse.
That you have it. Heart disease, when you don't know you have heart disease, a lot of that's your eating habits, a lot of habit,
That's why you go to checkup.
I've had a nuclear stress test done on my heart.
I know that.
It's fucked up too, by the way. I was going to heart doctor early last year. I was trying to get some shit figured out. I'd been having my heart stuff come back, and I wasn't sure what was happening, and it was freaking me out pretty bad. But by the time I've done the meet with the heart doctor, I've been drinking clearly because I can't remember, with a cardiologist.
Yes.
Met with the cardiologist, and by the time I'm in there doing the stress test and whatnot, I don't even care anymore. At that point, it could have been anything. All I'm thinking is I'm lucky. Even if they tell me that something's really, really wrong, it's not cancer. Yeah. That's almost certainly the answer. And that because of my life trajectory over the last year. And I always say it so selfishly, like, yes, I live in a house that's dealing with cancer, and yes, it's changed my life in ways I didn't want, I didn't think was ever going to happen. And you could be completely selfish about it, but I'm not the one living through it. And it feels I'm not the one with cancer living through it.
Right.
That no matter what the outcome was with regard to the heart, which apparently I'm still the healthiest person on the planet. I just needed to take magnesium.
They told me the same thing too.
Didn't work for you?
No, not about the magnesium. That I was that healthy, and
there
ain't shit wrong with your heart. You can't breathe worth the fuck, but your heart's fine.
Which you're so lucky because you got fucking electricity ran through it.
Well, there's a lot of things. My eating habits could very easily clog my arteries.
We've talked about this. Yeah.
That's another.
Yep.
That's for another time.
It's a bummer of a last question, but we are feeling good. This was a pretty solid lineup as far as IPAs go. I think we'd all kind of land in different spots, but
the way it's supposed to be.
But Sierra Nevada, congrats! I think, speaking for me, these should all exist independent of each other. I'm glad they do. Even if this one, you might want to work on it just a little bit.
Next time I expect a fucking pizza with it. Because we can really get down on some shit. Hell, I might take my clothes off for you if I had a pizza. You know, drink all these motherfuckers. You know, just saying.
Is that all it takes? A pizza?
I'm easy. Fuck, I've always been easy.
Look for the Naked Pie episode in the future. That'll be Eric solo unless someone else is feeling brave. It won't be me.
Dad there
come on up.
With a pizza on his crotch.
We'll dance naked on this table.
Help us keep the combo going by sharing the video. We'll see you next time for another round at the Banter Bar.
Peace.
Farewell, beer schnubs.
I'll just leave you a little sip in case you want to go back.
I appreciate the sip. I think I could drink quite a bit of this.
I just want to see how it feels in my mouth.
I guess we'll see you next time.
On the Banter Bar.
And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Can I get a 4? Can I get a 5? I think we're done.
And we are out here, yes, sir. Beep, beep, beep.